Hello, I am Sean. I am a traveler from a mysterious place. I will tell your fortune. Your first card. Pokemon Contest Hall. This symbolizes that you will have many tribulations in your lifetime, but you will pass them all with ease. Your second card. Bagon. Bagon is a dragon type and it has a very hard head. This means that even when life drops something difficult on you, you will press through. Your third card. Ah, shit, Zigzagoon. That means you're gonna die.
Wait, let me do one.
Here, okay, Brady,
Let me
card.
Alright, I'm gonna tell your fortune. Ready?
Okay, what's my fortune?
Oh, it's Bonsly.
It's Bonsly!
You know what that means?
I'm a rock?
No, you have to play DDLC.
Wow,
Here we go.
go.
Anyway, guys, we're back with, what is this, part 7?
Part
69.
7, I think.
I thought last time it was part 5.
I think it was part 6. Yeah, it was part 6, when Monica died at the end.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Sorry, guys. I know we said we were going to try and do it in a day, but it was freaking 2 a.m.
Yeah,
We needed a break.
At that point, we were like,
6 a.m.
no, thank you.
So we're changing up the rules a little bit. If you guys give us 20 likes by next weekend, we'll do that special video the weekend after. Make sense?
We already have 2.
We have 2, by the way.
We're a tenth of the way there.
Yeah, keep at it, guys.
Wait.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't. We're fine either way.
Hey guys, just realized something.
What?
Instead of picking one of them, why not just have this one? It's all of them
Oh,
together.
God.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sam. There's nothing there.
All right. Sean, it's time to... You ready?
Yes.
Let's do
this.
That's all.
All right. Hey, wait, I see Yuri.
I see an annoying girl running
I'll handle
towards
the mouse
me
again.
from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw from to person. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh, God.
It's an ordinary school day, just like any other.
Totally.
Mornings are usually the worst, just being surrounded by couples and friends, walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Dang.
I always tell myself this time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it. Anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. I pack up my things. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
There aren't really that
And
interest. There aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Sean?
Monica.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Wait, guys, Monica's back.
Why wouldn't she be?
Oh yeah, we did start a new game. Or,
Duh.
or actually we started a...
There's a new draft.
Oh yeah, there's a draft again.
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talks, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league.
Okay,
Having
Sam.
her smile so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
I bet that was a decision she really debated over.
Oh, man.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, God.
Electric Claw.
A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she? There are girls other than her that exist? Wow.
Hey, Sean. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Yes, Daddy.
Oh boy.
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Wink, wink.
Wonk wonk.
I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I guess I could check it out.
Ha, awesome! You're really sweet, Sean, you know that?
It's nothing. Really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
I'm more important than construction paper and markers? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Okay.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile.
Oh man.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings the classroom door open.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sean. Glad to see you didn't forget about that.
All words escape me in this situation.
Also my lunch.
Yeah, my lunch too. This club sandwich is full of incredibly tasty meat. I mean, cute girl.
Okay.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. Blah, 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 is one that I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year and a total bitch.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Sean in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Also, did you notice Yuri's been promoted? Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah, she has. Wait, promoted from what?
From nothing. Now she's the vice president.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, Monica.
What'd you think I meant?
from girl 3 to girl 2.
Oh. No, Monica was always girl 3. So Monica got promoted too.
Yeah, she got promoted to Monica.
Immediately.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought in anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
What were you gonna do, Natsuki?
Big cupcakes.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sean?
Yeah, why don't I? Okay.
Beats me.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Does that mean I can have a bed here?
As president of the Literature
Yeah.
Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet.
Also, didn't you make that joke last time?
It's a new game, Brady. It must be hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new.
I guess she means that she's interested in putting out.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's just a repeat of episode 1. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
And you're neither of those things.
You said that before.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam, that's the point!
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Wells are for water. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. That day. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us. 1 second.
Okay.
Before setting down the teapot in the middle. You like to keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Also, so did they give you permission to light a fire and have boiling water in the classroom too?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
No, if you enjoyed reading.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted! Yuri looks away.
I meant that... You know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. That's wrong! I like reading!
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
She's like, oh, at least he likes tea.
Oh, I thought it said, yo, Sean.
Oh!
Yo, Sean!
Sean.
Yo, Sean!
That is not Yuri at all. So, Sean, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't have a good way of answering. Manga?
You mean hentai?
Hentai? I mutter myself, quietly half joking. Natsuki's head said, Weeaboo! Weeaboo!
Okay.
It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Because, you know, you smile when you're sad.
I mean, she is, I guess.
Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Sounds like she'd really like D&D.
I bet. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid from the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books.
Well, you know, I like a lot of things.
Like anal.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse
Like
me
anal.
as well.
Deep anal elements.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Wow, that's so meta, dude.
For a loop.
How meta.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Not a brick.
That's a rock fact.
Oh god. That's a reference not too many people get.
Yes, merge all of the fandoms.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Like pandas.
Bones.
And phones.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime? Or share them sometime.
And no.
And no. Natsuki averts her eyes. Sam, avert your eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sorry about that. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
No.
I guess it'll be the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea.
Sniffing her hair.
How about this?
Dual vomiting! Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Also, they both vomit quizzically at Monica.
They both vomit quizzically at her.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
You,
I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. You did think it was a good idea. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members.
Oh, she'll nurture the members, alright.
Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take.
Did we miss the part about the blowjobs yet?
I don't know. I think we did.
They said writing a lot. Oh, Jesus.
dang.
Do you agree as well, Sean?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
I'm still a
I
dick.
underestimated you.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time.
You're still a
But
douche.
I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Where did it go? It's a fucking train.
Okay.
All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry. I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sean. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? There's so many titties. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, and Monica, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, girls' eyes.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Sean?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Sean, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Wink wonk. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Sean, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
That draft, though.
I can certainly impress the class. Can I really? Sorry. Where did it certainly come
I
from?
don't know.
Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Oh, no. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I'll just hang myself.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, the girls
Don't do that.
continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the Taya set. Taya Gardner
I said
from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
I guess
just
I'll be
all
on
the
my
references
way,
this
then.
time.
Oh, we missed the blowjob.
Man,
Okay.
I really wish we had
I never
gone
thought I'd
for
I'll
say
see you
that.
tomorrow then.
Maybe the blowjobs are tomorrow.
I can't wait.
The blowjob.
For the blowjob.
Yeah.
With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls.
That's
Tits. Bigger tits. Medium tits. Will I really be happy spending every day after school within the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, or that my best friend will kill themselves. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Well, you don't have a best
Santa's
friend
coming
anymore.
Tonight.
Lies.
Santa's coming.
You've unlocked a
tonight.
special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Yes? A dream. Oh, wait,
I'll
you want to
read
read it? Yeah, you read it, because
A
we
dream.
don't know who this is.
I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, and ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side. To a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
So first off, any guesses as to who this is that wrote this?
Definitely, Sean. He wrote
I mean, it don't got anyone's style to it necessarily, does it?
Fortune will tell.
You can always progress too if you have no idea.
It kind of seems like something Yuri would write,
Yuri?
but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't Yuri in that it was either. I think it might have been Monica.
Monica?
Yeah.
Alright, what leads you to that decision? Or that
No.
assumption?
Well, she has a lot like hers. Her first one was almost entirely metaphor, and was about a realization.
Mhm.
And this one kind of seems like that. I was either thinking that, or it could be Sayori, but she's fucking dead. So
True.
She's not.
okay, she's not dead according to Sam.
According to Sam.
Everyone
she's-
else thinks she's dead.
Yeah, Sam's alone there.
Mhm.
Okay. So, is that it then?
Yeah.
Alright, we're moving on. It's poem time! And might I say, we cleared that day. Oh, yeah.
Where are all our saves?
We started a new game, Sean.
Oh, we did. We
Yeah, but
started
that
off.
doesn't get rid of all of our saves.
But it did.
Okay, whatever.
No, we didn't start the game. We started off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And might I say, that is probably record time for finishing a day. We did that in like 15 minutes. Who are you going for this time?
Creep. Wait.
Sean?
Anger.
Still going after
Oh.
Natsuki? Or...
You know what? What?
No.
Huh.
Nibble? What? Like all of them are hers.
Half?
Dead?
It's half and half.
Damn it. What? Okay, these three are hers.
No, it's not... Okay. That's still Yuri.
Extreme.
Oh, are you going for Yuri now?
Sure, why not?
Alright.
Or
There you go, that's pretty obvious.
Aura. Heaven Sent? Really?
I'm a little surprised myself.
Starscape?
Okay.
Email! What?
No.
Fickle.
Yeah, she's fickle.
Hey.
Wow, I wonder who likes parfait.
Definitely
Girls.
Sayori.
I had to. It was no.
Oh, alright.
After image.
Oh, God! That was disturbing. Hi again, Sean.
Hi, Monica.
Oh, God. Look behind her.
Look in the poster.
No, you guys can't see this, but look behind her on the background there. There's an image
Oh.
on the wall.
Was it always like that?
No.
That's there. Do you see what it is, though?
Yeah, it's Sayori.
Yep.
Hanging around.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Oh.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Sean.
So happy to face
Wow, Yuri, you look nice today.
I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Yeah, I hope so. You too.
Eat.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Yep. Oh, hi, Natsuki. You look well.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slick. Lauren, slick. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the beginning of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room.
Get out of the way.
It's you, Sam.
My mom.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's literature.
Alright.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seats.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Sean. Hey, Sam, it's happening.
What? Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I did
We'll
not
make
see it the
sure
first
to
time.
put your comfort first, okay?
Do you see it, Sean?
Do you notice it?
Isn't it starting to like tilt?
Yeah, you got it right away.
I
Good
did not
job.
get that at all.
Sam never got it. I was so annoyed.
This is kind of tripping me out.
Anyway, it only gets worse.
Oh boy.
That's slowly getting worse.
Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. You're stuck with me. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait,
Blow drum.
I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Ah, no, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club.
You okay?
So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you made me.
Are you sure?
No.
I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all,
Wow, really toting that title.
that I should
Title.
help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. My god, this is a little disorienting.
Yeah, I'm
And
really
we could,
busy now.
you know,
Wink wonk.
discuss it if you wanted.
Wink wonk. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? I underestimated you. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading
What?
much.
Wow, that's making me really dizzy.
Okay.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Enthusiastically.
What's
Well,
next?
you can read it at your own pace.
Like what's next?
Okay.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Like what's next?
Okay.
Oh, there.
Are we good?
It's back to normal.
I feel so dizzy. Looking at that. I really wish I had.
Look at the screen now.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off with some scheduled activities.
I'll be back.
But that doesn't seem
Oh.
to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is murmuring around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yaoi a bit more.
Oh, and the image is gone.
Cool. But it would be the same, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah,
Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her.
way to go, Sean. You
She
blew
seems to never glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, hey, that's how you get rid of it.
How? What is that? Right click?
Vomit.
But
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Yeah, she vomited. Oh,
Oh,
it's fine.
it's fine.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Oh my god. You see this too?
What?
Her eye! Watch your eye for a minute.
But I'm just rereading this bit, so...
So,
That's the book you gave me, right? Oh, is it like sliding?
this is
Oh,
hilarious. Mhm.
she looks like Sid from Ice Age.
I wanted to reread some of it. Wait. Oh! Dang it, I wanted to see it go completely off her face. I wanted to see if it would just slide across the screen. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Also, what was up with your eye? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Of course you did. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
Master Detective over here.
Master Detective Conan O'Brien.
Okay.
I'll definitely start reading it soon, but not too soon.
I'm glad to hear, but also not too glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
But not too hard a time putting it down.
It's a very engaging and relatable story, but not too engaging and relatable.
Is that so? What's the story about anyways?
Well,
I look at the cover of her book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover, but not too ominous.
Yeah, man.
Is it like the eye that was sliding off her face? Wait a second.
What? What?
Right after her eye finished starting off her face, they were a different color.
What?
I think they were a different color.
The eye?
The eyes.
Oh. Weird.
I thought they were brown.
I don't think so. Anyway.
Well, what time is it? Okay, around 35,
Sure.
36, we'll have to check.
Basically, it's about this religious camp, but not too religious of a camp, that was turned into a human experiment prison, but not too much of a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait, but not too much of a trait, that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood, but they don't lust for blood too much. But the facility gets even worse,
But not too
it
much
doesn't
worse.
get too much worse. And they start selectively breeding people, but not too selectively breeding, by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it, but also not too into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs, but also the limbs.
That's kind of! But that's not too kind of. That's kind of dark, isn't it? But not too dark.
I mean, it really is, though,
Fury
honestly.
made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but not too nice of a story. So that dark, but not too dark. Too dark.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sean? Or are you too much of a fan of that sort of thing?
No, it's not that I'm not too much of a fan or that I'm not a fan. I'm just... I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so, but I can't...
I hope so, but I also don't hope so.
Yeah, I forgot, but not really forgot, that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy, but not too shy, and reclusive, but not too reclusive on the outside, that her mind seems to be completely different, but not too different.
It's just that this kind of story, but also not this kind of story, is the kind that challenges you, but it doesn't really challenge you, to look at life from a strange, but not too strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil.
But not too evil.
Yeah, but not too evil. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Man, I completely forgot this game's...
Hey, don't apologize!
You know, I completely forgot this game's being weird now.
I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well...
But not too anything.
I guess it's alright then. I was having so much...
But not too alright.
I was having so much fun, I completely forgot this game's a little messed up.
You know, sometimes you have fun playing games, sometimes you have fun making goofs.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
But not too much of a problem.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
But not too much. That's...
Just
I really don't
just a game
think
theory.
You need to worry.
Oh.
That means you're passionate about your reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature. After.
Ah.
That's...
Well, that's true, but it's also not too true.
In fact, but not in fact. I might as well get started reading it right, but not too right.
Yes.
Oh, hi there.
Wow.
She looked red for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book.
You clean up that vomit.
I quickly retrieved the book I had put in my bag while she cleans up the vomit. Alright, It's fine if I sit here, right?
There's no vomit anymore, right?
It's fine if I just sit
Ow.
here, right, Brady?
Ow.
Sorry. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah,
Wink wonk.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry.
Bitch, no, you're not.
It's not that I don't want you to.
Bitch, yes, you do.
It's just something I'm not very used to.
Bitch, yes, you are.
That is, reading in company with someone.
Bitch, no, you're not. I see. Well, you just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Wink wonk.
Alright.
I open up the book and start the prologue.
Why do you keep just screwing with that now? They can see that, you know, you're just...
I should understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. I mean, it's better than Natsuki, who ended up peeing over our shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathed. Oh, okay. I think that said I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I think.
You really are apologizing a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Ha ha ha! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's.
Oh, dang.
Then I hold my book between the two of us.
You guys can't see this, but we're acting it out.
Yep. Whoops.
Ah, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own door.
Wait. There.
Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
Uh-oh, you're doing it wrong.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult.
You know, I just realized
Ish.
we're lined up backwards here, actually. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Here. See?
Oh.
We're backwards.
Rip!
And
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her
Alright.
thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, it's actually kind of distracting. But if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance at Yuri's face again. Aren't our eyes meet?
No kidding.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, and I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Like, fucking. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Let it
Wait.
over to her side.
Guys.
She catches it.
Before you continue, guys, for the best experience, imagine everything from here on as a euphemism.
Wink wonk. Okay, just imagine the wink wonk. You've heard it enough.
Yeah, imagine it after, like, everything.
Yuri. This might be a silly thought.
Oh.
The character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. That is quite the expression. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh,
Or are you feeling all wrong? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sticky or something.
my breathing?
You're breathing. Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel her heart.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
My ass.
Yeah, because reading is such a difficult thing. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the room. Hey, what's the big time rush?
No.
What on earth is that about?
Sean? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Nope, can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Only do things to me.
My God, she's accused you of doing things. She's accused you of doing things to Natsuki and Yuri now.
Why not? We'll do things to everyone.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly.
Ha 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 ha.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright. If you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
No.
She really takes a long time going to get some water.
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my...
Because fuck bookmarks.
Alright, you know the drill. Natsuki or Monica, who are you showing it to first?
Definitely
Monica.
Sayori.
Monica? Alright, Monica.
I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Sean. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Yeah, you're still new at this. Don't worry, Sean. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Sean. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Think on.
I guess I underestimated you.
I guess I underestimated you.
She
is listening. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
No.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
Yowie.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. I'm having a conversation with myself. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read
it. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Glory hole.
Thoughts? We're gonna go back to Sean's poem analysis here.
Okay, so she's definitely self-aware at this point.
Yeah?
That text in the thing, like, ooh, no, I done goofed.
The traceback.txt?
Yeah, that was her, definitely, at this point.
Should put that in traceback.
This one isn't very, this one's pretty literal. Can you go back up to the top real quick?
That was the top of it.
Okay.
Just hole in wall.
I think it's entirely possible that this game started off with more girls. Like, a lot more girls.
Yeah?
And then she's just slowly been going through and deleting them all.
Oh. So now...
And I think she got rid of Sayori, and then it says up there, but she wasn't looking at me. She looks at her surroundings. She doesn't see color. There's other in this room. Are they talking, or are they simply... Yeah. So, this is her just... I guess she really likes the main character and is trying to get him to notice her, but he won't, because she's not an option to date.
Okay.
No choice.
So is that all your thoughts?
Yeah.
And glory.
Alright, moving on then.
See, if she was really smart, she would have just switched all of her dialogue with Sayori.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
I think she means an orgasm.
I mean, maybe. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Like I said, orgasm.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
We can have an orgy.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, Natsuki or Yuri? Who's next?
Yuri.
Yuri?
First thing she does is vomit. Is Yuri. Podem.
No one gets that except us, though.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light up.
Except in the off chance Robbie's watching this.
I don't think he is.
Exceptional. He probably doesn't even know about our channel.
What was that?
Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
I can't wait for her poem. Yuri takes a breath. Murder, murder, stab, stab.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at the poem again.
A blank stare. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. In other words, you're weak.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's been.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or not. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
The first one was about a street lamp and a ghost.
Yeah, Ghost Under the Light. That's what it was
Yuri smiles dreamily. As if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Am I right, guys?
called. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same poem.
Nope, he's making sure.
Yeah.
We've already heard your thoughts on this, and I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Not really.
Ah! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Thought, even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Like sauce.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sean.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well-
Wah.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
Oh, god damn it.
What the hell does that mean?
What do you think it means, Brady?
I don't know, you're the poem analyzer
It's
here.
talking about Sayori.
Oh, you think she wrote that about Sayori?
Look, what she just said, I think that applies directly to what's happening right now.
Fair.
I know she wrote the poem about herself, but it also applies to Sayori.
Fair.
It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Or a 3 or 4 or 5.
You
or
got
something.
that right. You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sean.
Me too.
And Natsuki.
That's not.
Is that what it sounds like when pandas vomit?
Yes.
Right back at her.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just,
Yeah.
you stop? It just didn't evoke any emotion.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Oh, dang.
Do you want to get smacked?
Oh, dang.
Yes. I'll pass.
No,
For now.
sighing. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you my ass. Not that you'll like it.
That's the same, too.
Monkeys can climb.
Yup.
Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can see.
You
Cheetahs
saying it
can
just
run,
because?
Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about.
Yes, it is.
I can make a rap song out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I told you that you weren't gonna lurk it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Disheartening. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a bro. I'm glad you learned something,
Did you say bro or pro?
bro. I said that the first time too. Didn't
Okay.
expect that from the youngin' one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Alright.
Food.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Remember what happens next, Sean?
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a literature club after all.
Yeah.
I sigh.
Well, I'll let you do the clicking for a bit.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing
Wait.
their respective.
Wait, aren't they gingers?
Oh yeah, they are gingers. They read them in tandem. As they read them in tandem, I watch their expressions change.
You read
Natsuki's
them?
eyebrows furrow
Wait.
with frustration. They furrow. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Again.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem onto the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Really about the feeling of giving on.
To be giving down.
Yeah, give it
But
down.
I wanted it to be on. Could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really did come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Pum. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people do not. Blah blah blah. I like that. Blah blah blah. First of all. Blah, blah, blah.
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Why are you saying blah blah blah?
Because
Dr. Sean's
I'm
skipping
clicking too
now.
fast. Sorry,
I don't
I
expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
I started just doing it as fast as I was reading it instead of how
Oh.
fast you were saying it.
Which I haven't yet.
None.
And Sean liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Eurosity.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sean appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sean started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This
doesn't
your
involve you.
ass.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Oh, I missed.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Fluctuate.
What's going on?
Is it playing?
You want to click so we can keep going, dude?
Concentrate.
The music on the screen is... I'm just letting them hear it.
Oh, it's getting staticky. This is a lot of static.
Wonder what happened.
You just gonna let it sit?
You know, see, no. Why not? I don't see why
See
not.
if it does anything else.
And the,
Listen to the music.
Okay. Oh god, it's like sped up.
I hear it.
Holy crap. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking to you, wanna be edgy bitch.
What?
The first swear of the game!
Yes, first curse.
Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, wow, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Sean hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Sean. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
My god, there is a lot going on the screen.
How did I get dragged into
Oh,
this first
God.
place? Whoever, of course. Ah, shit.
Who is it, Sean? Who are you siding with? You don't got Sayori to save your ass.
That's what I did.
Nope, there's no Sayori.
Monica.
Yuri or Natsuki?
I guess Yuri.
Oh, you're not paying. Nope,
Oh god,
it's not working.
I don't think he's gonna let you.
Nope, he's gonna keep going.
He's determined. like off the screen.
Oh god. It would have done that either way.
Shh. Hey Sean, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Ugh.
She cry. She quickly runs away.
Not actually moving.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is what I always called her.
Yep.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri,
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Sean, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks to me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. God, double vomit. Well,
Okay.
I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sean. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate you understand. Alright.
Disown!
And on that, we're going to end this episode.
Okay.
So, what you guys think? Now, right now.
Monica's definitely up to something.
You think Monica's up to something, huh?
Yep.
Alright. Any other thoughts, guys?
What do you think, Sam?
They're all dead to me.
They're all dead to Sam.
Alright.
Okay.
I can't really...
Next time on DD Ball the
Oh,
Club.
God. Anyway,
Monica kills herself.
I thought she did that in part 6.
Does it again.
Alright, well, anyways, we're gonna finish this game this morning, that's for sure. We're gonna finish it today. So we're gonna put up another episode after this, and we'll see you guys then. So, bye!
Uganda!